Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Weeknights apart.
Oh, so sad. What a short-lived, what a short-lived stint we had with
We
weeknights
told
together.
y'all. We told y'all don't get used to it.
We did say that. We
So
did say that. We're like work from home people.
that's right. We just went to the office because we had to.
Right. And
It's
now, yeah,
mandatory meetings.
right, exactly. That little
Yeah,
once a month, once a quarter joint,
exactly. Just got to hit your quota.
Yeah. Yeah, the boss is coming in, everybody's heading into the
Right.
office.
That's right. The whole East Coast division need to come in.
Right.
You and the camera. The East Coast division.
Exactly. Oh, well, maybe Chris with a K will come back
Who knows?
when he
He,
graduates from college.
yeah, I'm about to say you gotta see if he's even available. He might have other gigs.
Yeah, he might be somewhere, doing big things,
Right. On the
over
West Coast division.
over at the Ringer or, I don't know, wherever people go
Wherever people
to
go.
do cool podcast stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. I am JD, aka He Who Pods, glasses on, reflection on. That means I'm also rear view mirror today.
And I'm Dash, aka Dashing D, aka the real king of R&B. And I do not cancel shows.
All right. I don't know which
Some
of
of
the many
y'all's
artists.
faves. No, I was just gonna say I wasn't gonna call anybody out, but I was gonna say some of y'all's faves, man, times are hard. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But if y'all let me perform at an arena near you, I'll show up.
You don't think the media will slander you like Lauryn Hill, and then you won't have enough concert ticket sales?
No, because I'll perform on time or close to time. I don't even think people really have a problem with artists who come out a little bit late. I think people have a problem with artists who come out very late.
Yeah.
Like 5-10 minutes, okay. You got a good DJ, cool.
Right.
Anything more than that, people start to get fidgety. They already been sitting there a long time. Anyway, what's on the docket?
Let's talk Olympics. There's a lot to talk about surrounding the Olympics. So let's
Yep.
do a little bit of Olympics news.
Yep.
Um, well, for those who don't know, the United States won most of the shit. Something like 70% of the Olympics was won by the Olympics. And so we're not here to cover that actually.
No,
But
but I know it's exciting for a lot of people I feel like a lot of people have been saying, especially, our folks have been saying that they feel like this is the only time they really feel patriotic is when the Olympics roll around. It's like something we can all agree on, something everybody's excited about, something everybody roots for.
right.
So,
Sorry, I just needed to write something down.
yeah. Um,
Yeah, I heard people saying that.
yeah. And I mean, in an election year, which they typically fall in the same year, but in an election year, I mean, I think it's cool when people are already so, divisive and trying to figure out which side of the aisle they're going to end up on. And there's just a lot of tension socially. This is a cool thing to have happen in the middle of the summer to just kind of break some of that tension up. So,
Yeah, I
yeah,
agree.
thought it was cool that people were so excited about it.
Right. And so one of the things people were excited about was a lady who was breakdancing, but not really. And so it went nuts on the internet. And her name is Raygun.
Reagan, yes. She represents Australia.
Right. Probably never will represent Australia for anything else again.
Probably,
They probably will make her
probably
move out
not.
of the country
Probably
after
not.
that. But everyone knows who we're talking about. It's a lady who was wearing the green, doing breakdancing, but look really weird.
It didn't look
Everybody
like
has
breakdancing.
memes and jokes about it. It did not. All right, correct. It did not look like breakdancing,
It looked like she
and
was just laying on
so
the floor.
she has responded. She put out a selfie,
Mhm.
and on the selfie it says, "Oh no," she said this to ESPN, and somebody put this on the selfie. Oh, my bad. I'll misinform you. I apologize. She said, "What I wanted to do was come out here and do something new and different and creative. That's my strength, my creativity." And that's what she said to ESPN.
Very good. Very good. Apparently, she break dances like this is not okay. Let's back up. To get to the Olympics, you have to be skilled at the thing that you're trying to do at the Olympics. People don't just like walk up to an audition or something or some sort of there's no sign up sheet where, people are just like where they're like, "Oh, write down what you want to do and if we have room, you can come." It's not really how the Olympics works. Somebody made a good point and said she is like if lying on your resume is a first
Absolutely saw that one.
because because girl, what did you
I
do
have no
now?
idea.
Now I wonder if in Australia, I don't know what the breakdancing scene is like in Australia, and I wonder if maybe that's part of it. If there was just not a big if there's not probably not much competition, I'd say. And maybe that's how she got in the door. That would make more sense. But girl, your own creativity, what that was not breakdancing. It wasn't. And I also oh sorry.
I was agreeing. I said no, it wasn't.
Yeah, I feel like the front this okay, so this was really funny, like seeing this video and it went viral and she's like super popular now and I think she's really thrilled that she went viral and people are talking about
Probably.
her and whatnot. But the wild part about it is that I had to ask, I think I asked you actually, were there good break dancers?
Right.
I
And
mean,
there were some phenomenal breakdancers. I mean, I did not watch it
yeah.
live, but there's a lot of clips on YouTube of it, and me and my daughter sat and watched it, and some of it was phenomenal, both on the men and women's sides.
Yeah, so I ended up after you said that to me, I pulled up some of the videos and I was like, there were some great break dancers out there, and the only thing I love when we have our good time, and I love when we're able to laugh at something and have fun with it. But I do wish that the people who actually went out there and did a great job got
Would be
some more
highlighted.
shine. Yeah, because I feel like they did do a great job, and it was like nothing else happened. When you go on YouTube and you try to just Google, not even her name or anything, but you Google Olympics and breakdancing, you have to weed through all of the content about her to get to content about any of the other people who did breakdancing in Paris. So yeah, it's a funny thing, but it's also like a weird thing. Also, it was the first time they'd done breaking at the Olympics,
And what else?
and it's also the last time. I mean, we don't know that it's going to be the last time, but it is not coming back for the 2028 Olympics. Um,
That is some bullshit.
well, and I'm surprised actually because breaking, okay, so they called it breaking. Breaking originates in the US. And I would have assumed that with the Olympics coming to the US in 4 years, that that would be something that would be carried forward. Just seems like it just seems like it makes sense.
Right.
But apparently the Olympics committee of the city, so the LA, it's going to be in LA. The Los Angeles Olympics committee is has been making decisions on what will be on the roster, because that's their responsibility. And they decided that they will not do breakdancing in 2028. Instead, there's two other sports that were added, softball and something else that I cannot remember. But I think this is in lieu of breakdancing. So I guess maybe they're allotted a certain amount of activities. I don't know. No breakdancing coming back. at least not in the next 4 years. Maybe it'll come back later on at some point.
It's not. It's not. It's not coming back.
You think you think she ruined it for everybody? Is that what you think? I agree with you. But
I'm
why do you
making
think she
jokes.
ruined it?
No, no, I don't. I don't. I don't think she ruined it. I think that they added a lot of stuff this year: BMX, biking,
Yeah.
skating, and they trying to filter out what should be an Olympic sport and what shouldn't. I think it's unfortunate that breakdancing has to take the hit. Um,
I know this is gonna sound bizarre, but I even watched skeet shooting at one point. Funny, it's a funny story. I can't tell it on here, but it's
I don't.
you don't want to
Mario
know.
Wyatt. I don't want to know.
You know?
You
I
can keep
just
that one on the low.
okay, but yeah, I ended up. I found myself watching skeet shooting. I said, I don't. What am I doing
So,
here? What's what's happening?
I don't know. I don't know what's happening there. But there is something else in the Olympics that we wanted to talk about. Um, Flava Flav gave Jordan Childs a bronze clock because she was stripped of her bronze medal. And so I
Yeah.
pulled up while you were talking. I pulled up some information here on what exactly happened with Jordan Childs because I
Okay.
didn't know it.
Yeah.
Did you know?
No, I don't have the full story.
All right. So it says in the last routine of this is from USA Today. It says in the last routine of the floor exercise final, Childs garnered a score of 13.666, which included a deduction of 1/10 of a point for an improper split leap known as a tour jet full. That score put her fifth behind both Anna. Man, it don't matter behind who. They both had scores of 13.7. But then, in a move she later acknowledged was a bit of a Hail Mary, Child's coach formally appealed that specific deduction, and the judges agreed. Child's score was thereby increased to 13.766, which moved her into third place ahead of the two Romanians, one of whom had already climbed onto the podium with a flag to celebrate. The Romanian Gymnastics Federation felt the last minute reversal was unfair, so they took matters to CAS, claiming that Landy had submitted the scoring appeal, officially known as an inquiry, 4 seconds past the allotted 1 minute in which she was permitted to do so. The Romanian Federation did not specify how it knew that Landy was 4 seconds late, and it has not replied to a request for comment. And so it wasn't until Saturday that CAS issued its ruling, a decision that triggered a trickle-down effect through the various acronomic Olympic organizations and eventually led to the International Olympic Committee to announce that Barbosu would get a bronze medal and Childs would be stripped of hers.
Hmm.
And so Child's team has appealed, but they have been denied their appeal. And so Flavor Flav said, "Man, don't worry.
I got
I got you. Come get this bronze clock when you're ready." And so he blinged out a bronze clock for her.
that's dope. I would want a clock from Flavor Flav.
Flavor Flav is I would say he is the savior of the Olympics, but I think people will say Snoop. I will give him the silver medal for saving the Olympics.
Yeah. I listen. They said we said this when we talked about it last, that they have been deemed the grandpas of, of the Olympics, and I love it because
Right.
The way that they have, I think on Snoop's side, the way that Snoop has just, I think he's part of the excitement. I think
Oh, absolutely.
he really like, if you weren't into it or you weren't interested, like, and you saw a video of him, you probably became interested at least on the
Absolutely.
who's who, and because it even becomes a sport to watch it and see who's in the audience, like reacting to what's going on while they're there. But on
Absolutely.
Flavor Flav's end, I feel like he showed up. Like he really showed up and took care of people. And that was not, I'm sure that's not what they thought was going to happen when they invited him. But I love that he did this, and I love that someone who's been around for so long and is so popular and famous, it's just like, hey, y'all need something, I got you. Or like, I want to take this person under my wing. I think some people had some things to say about him, and some of the young ladies that he was kind of taking under his wing, and he was like, I'm not looking at them like that. He was like, I'm looking at them like, like they're grandkids. He's just trying to or like they're my kids. He's just trying to do a good thing. And I
That's it.
I appreciate his kindness so much, because it wasn't required. He could have gone out there and had his good time and been like, oh, they having some problems,
Right.
okay, and then moved
Oh
on
well.
and had his good time. But he didn't do that. And even this I think this is so kind, um because I cringe every time they say that someone like gets disqualified or someone has to forfeit. I think that's the hardest part of watching this stuff, is that it's such a unique thing that's happening. It's not ongoing. It's 2 weeks and it's over.
Right.
So it's not like a basketball player who's playing in his season and makes a mistake and then can correct the mistake or suffer the consequences, and he's back in 2 games. This is
Right.
something where, like, if you make one of those mistakes or you get one of these penalties, that's it for you. And who
Correct.
knows if you're returning to the Olympics? Everybody doesn't return.
Right.
So I think this is really cool, just to be able to, like, give somebody their flowers, even though this situation happened. I
Right.
think it's super sweet and really kind of him. And listen, I don't know. I feel like Snoop and Flavor Flav are what the Olympics needed. I
Oh,
just,
absolutely. Yeah. Listen, I think Snoop and Flavor Flav have been the heroes of
yeah,
the Olympics. I think they have done some great, great things. I mean, I think it's pretty clear who got a check and who didn't, but it's neither here nor there.
right.
Um, but yeah, the Olympic grandpas, they're doing it. And
They are.
so, speaking of heroes, you know, a lot of people's hero, uh, Barack Obama, he put out his summer playlist. And,
I'm excited about this.
oh, I was about to say, what is he not a lot of people's hero? I thought that was
He's
accurate.
absolutely is a lot of people's heroes. He's the first Black president of the United States. That's a big deal. People do think that is heroic.
Yeah. And so here's his playlist. His playlist is out. Let me zoom in here. So, uh, do I have to read all of these songs, or can we just discuss
I
it?
mean, you can call out your favorites if you want. You can. I mean,
Oh, my
however you.
favorites.
Well, because you have the list in front of you. I know. I thought. I thought you were gonna love the fact that Glorilla is on there,
Yeah, she's on there.
not by
Um,
herself, but she's on there. And I know that's your girl,
all right. He has a bar song, Tipsy. He has
Shaboozey.
36 Shibuzi, 365 Charlie XCX, Chihiro by Billie Eilish, Love Me, Jeje. I don't know how you pronounce it, JJ or Jehe, whatever, by Thames. I Like the Way You Kiss Me by Artemis. Million Dollar Baby, Tommy Richmond.
We
I
know
can't
them.
even. Yep. I Can't Even Cry, Hope Tala, No Diggity,
No
Blackstreet
doubt.
featuring Dr. Dre and Queen Pen.
Shorty get down, good lord. Baby
It's not
got.
a 2024 song, but let's move on.
Okay, pause. Because I'm not gonna let you do this. His playlist is not His playlist is not songs that came out in the current year. His playlist is songs that he is listening to right now. And he says that when he posted it, the note says these are songs that I'm listening to right now or I've been listening to lately. And, maybe you'll find something that maybe you'll find something new in my list.
All right, well, I didn't get that note, so thank you for that because that was one of my gripes.
Of course you
Uh,
have gripes. That's why I picked this. That's why I said let's talk about this because I know you have gripes. I know this is going to make you grumpy. But come on, let's go.
Charge It by Enny, Enny, I don't know. Uh, O Quattro soundtrack version by Carminho. I don't know how to pronounce any of these names, so I
I
apologize
realized
if
that.
I'm saying it wrong.
I
I don't
mean, you
know
don't
these
have to read
people.
all of them. You could read the ones that jump out at you, the ones that we would know.
No, it's okay. I'm all right. Oh, the ones I know. Say So, PJ Morton featuring JoJo. Why Don't You, Cleo Soul.
I think it's great he's listening to PJ Morton and Cleo Soul. I was like, oh, okay, 44. I see you.
You Really Gotta Hold on Me, The Miracles. Process, Her, How Do You Want It, Casey and JoJo and Tupac.
Okay, can we? I'm sorry. How do you want it? Now that one made me uncomfortable.
Jill Scott Golden. You know
How
what
do
did
you
stand
want
out?
it?
Sweetie, My Best. That stood out to me. I said, "Oh, Sweetie, okay."
But he said, "How do you
The People, Common. Um,
coming up?
who else do
That's a
we know
nigga
here?
in the cash game, living in the fast lane. I'm for real."
He's got Willow on here. Symptom of Life. I don't know Willow's music, but I thought that was interesting. Yeah, Glorilla featuring Meg Thee Stallion, Wannabe. Jump, Tyler, Gunna, and Skillabang. He's got Bad Bunny up here. Pero Negro. That's interesting for multiple reasons. He's got Digital Planets up here. Rebirth of Slick, parentheses, cool like that. He's got Bob Marley up here. Them belly full, but we hungry.
I saw that.
Of course, he got some Bob Dylan.
You gotta have all the bobs, okay?
Sure.
You gotta have
Where
all
Did
of
Our Love Go? The Supremes. Texas Hold'em, Beyonce. So, you want to start?
them. No.
Yeah, you ain't shit. You ain't shit. I said no.
You didn't want to talk about how do you want it, so it's fine. You go.
You
I
ain't
just
shit.
want to say 44 is a freak, okay? Because how do you want it?
How do you
How do
need
you
it?
want it with Tupac? All
How do you
right.
need it?
All right. All right. All right, Barack.
Growing up in the fast lane.
Listen, I mean, and he is grown, okay?
I'm for real.
And he is grown. I said, "Oh, how do you of all the songs, of all the Jodeci / Casey and JoJo, of all the Tupac, you chose How Do You Want It?" But okay, we could. Sorry,
It's a horny night.
please.
He had a horny night. You know what I'm saying?
Apparently, listen,
I,
listen.
I,
Some of that playlist is very indicative of his relationship with his wife.
I think I never believe these playlists are his. I don't think he knows half of these artists, and I never believe that this shit is him doing it. If y'all think that he's listening to these artists that the 20-year-olds listen to, more power to you. I don't believe that. I don't believe that Barack Obama is listening to Charlie XCX and Billie Eilish and plenty of and Glorilla. Like, I
No.
don't believe that. But Obama is listening to those artists. If you believe it, cool. I think maybe
Ask
his
question.
daughters help him. I think maybe his staff help him. And I think that's okay. What I think is not okay is that's not put here. Like when we get the Billboard list, they tell us who helped put it together. When we get the Rolling Stone list, they tell us who put it together. But these motherfuckers be putting it out like, oh no, this is Barack Obama's personal playlist. And he lies to y'all every time. Every time he gets on TV, they be like, man, was that really your list though? Are these truly the artists that you're listening to? He's like, absolutely. No, nigga. No. That's my Barack. That's my Barack. Yep. It's my Barack.
Thank you for that.
No problem. I'm here
But
till Friday.
here's my question, or maybe
And
I have
and
to say
can I
it
say
differently.
one last thing before you
Sure.
ask your
Yeah.
question?
Go.
Where the fuck is Not Like Us the song of the summer?
Too obvious.
It's bullshit.
Right, but here you are saying that he doesn't make his own playlist, and
But regardless who made this playlist, this summer everyone is listening to Not Like Us.
right, but apparently he's not. I
But
like to
not
believe that
not the coolest, not the black, not the only Barack Obama.
I like to believe that Barack Obama is listening to these songs. Here's what I think, and I could be wrong. Um, you know me, I am quick to say I am quick to watch a TV show and be like, this is not real. I'm quick to like read a book and be like, that this was fabricated. Like, I don't have a problem with those realities. So let's get that out the way. This is why I think it's real, because he is a man who does have 20 something year old kids, or 19, or whatever they are. He has young adults. So maybe, okay, good example. You share music with your daughter, and you guys share music with each other. So is it possible that that's what happens with him and his daughters? That they put him on to the goings on that are current. And so maybe it's not that they were part of curating the playlist, but maybe they do have an influence on the music he listens to, is what I'm thinking. The reason why I think that this is a real playlist, how you got the Supremes and then how do you want it? Okay? That's why I'm like, this has to be, and even if it's not his, it's somebody's real playlist, because
You
you
think
know how to.
63-year-old Barack Obama is listening to Billie Eilish and Charlie XCX
Billie Eilish,
and
absolutely,
and and Glorilla?
Billie Eilish is, well, he likes hip hop. That's being clear. That was clear throughout his presidency. He never made any. Um, he never hid that he was into hip hop. I mean, I don't know. Here's the thing. To address Charlie, what is it? Is it a number?
XCX.
Right? Is it supposed to be like
I don't know. I have
ten
no idea.
hundred or?
I don't know.
Okay, so that is that the same? Is that the Brat song? Everybody keeps talking about Brat right now. I
I
think
will
that's
go check
trending,
one
and I
second.
think that's You're Not Like Us.
The song is 365.
Okay. Well, but that is the same artist. I feel like that particular artist, I don't know anything about this artist. Y'all could correct me in the comments. But I think that particular artist is there on purpose, because I'm pretty sure the song 365 is being used to describe Kamala Harris. So I don't think that when you said that name wasn't a surprise to me. That name
And you
seemed
think
like it
and you
was
think he's
planted
listening
there.
to Million Dollar Baby and
Absolutely, it's
Glorilla
trending.
featuring Meg Thee Stallion?
Million Dollar Baby is trending on TikTok. Everybody's listening to it.
Okay.
Glorilla and Meg Thee Stallion. Also, you have to think about, does Barack Obama drive? Because people listen to music in their cars, and a lot of
He does
times that
not drive. Secret Service drives him around. Yo, come on, man. Like, I just wish people would
what?
stop with
Oh
this
my
Barack
gosh,
bullshit.
I don't understand why you won't. Like, I'm just speculating. I don't know. And you're right. Secret Service drives. Okay, but you don't think he goes, "Can you put on Hot 97, please?" He doesn't live in New York, but I'm just saying.
Come on.
You don't think they listen. You don't think they listen to music in the car when they're driving him around. You don't think that
Yeah,
he
Bob Dylan,
asks.
the Supremes, Rolling Stones. Yes, those people. Yes, I don't listen. I think it's okay that he has help with the playlist. My thing is just keep it real and say you had help with the playlist.
I'm
He
not
lied to y'all
doubting.
every time. They stay asking him in interviews.
I'm
Barack,
not
did you really
doubting.
put that surgery? Definitely. No, nigga. No, you didn't. Stop.
I'm not doubting that he has help with the playlists. I'm not
That's
saying
all I'm saying.
I'm not saying that he doesn't have help with it. What I'm saying is I don't think that the playlist is an out of nowhere playlist. I think it's actually I think he listens to at least some of his music. I don't think that the whole thing is a sham.
But if you're saying this is the songs you are currently listening to and you did not make this playlist by yourself, then that is a lie.
I wish there was someone who could like answer this question so that we don't have to
He answers it all the time and he lies.
I
I don't
mean
believe
someone
him.
who I mean an
That's my
insider.
opinion. My opinion is
But
this is cappuccino.
that's my
I knew that was going to get you.
mm, I'm talking about an insider, someone who knows and has seen, like who knows what the goings on are. I would I would love to hear from somebody like that who's like,
Who,
yeah,
who
that
would
playlist
that
is
be
not.
and why would you believe them?
All right, so
I'm asking.
then it's just a bunch of like
I'm asking who would that
everybody's
be and why
lying.
would you believe them? I think this is bullshit. And I'm asking you, you're saying you wish there was someone who could prove it. I'm asking you, who would that be and why would you believe them?
I said an insider, someone who is actually like involved with his on his staff or something like that. And why would I believe them? I mean, why would I believe him? Then it's like everybody's lying. I don't
I'm
what
saying
are,
I'm asking that question
so we
because if this
can't
is a
believe him,
farce,
but we can't believe somebody who's
you
on
can
the
believe
inside who
anybody.
has
I'm giving you
information.
my opinion. I didn't say it's a fact. I'm saying this is my opinion. Now, if
But
my
you're
my
asking
opinion,
me, wait, but you're asking me why would I believe them?
yeah, because why would you believe his staff?
Okay.
They get
I,
paid to do his bidding, no?
then I guess we'll just never know. I just feel like
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to accuse the man of lying. Like I don't know. I think where I'm at with it is I don't know for sure that he's lying. I don't know for sure that he's telling the truth. That's why I'm saying a lot of times you get accounts from people who are involved with these things who will tell you their version of events. You're right. Anybody could be lying, but the same way you're saying he could be lying, he could also be telling the truth.
I
The
think it's
same
less
way
like.
that person could be lying, they could also be telling the truth. There's no real way for us to know. So,
I mean, listen, I have really bad allergies, but this smells funny to me.
okay. I mean, it's fine. I'm not mad that you don't believe it. I'm just saying, well, where would the truth come from then? Because you're saying that people who are involved with it wouldn't tell the truth either. But like we see all the time how people get on the internet and tell things about their jobs or tell things about experiences that they've had. I don't think that every person who speaks on something is lying.
Oh, me either, but
Some
people with
people
agendas.
are, but I don't know.
Right, but if you're his staff member, wouldn't it behoove you to lie? That's why I'm asking that question.
I don't know that to be true because you don't even
Okay.
know what they would say. Like I would just want somebody to I don't know.
What do you think
I
about the playlist?
I think the playlist is fine. I don't ever listen to them. I usually see them and I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. I hope someone finds something good there, the same way he hopes someone does. But I don't take music recommendations from people who I don't know or people who don't have a certain uh taste in music.
Got it.
That's just I take music recommendations from people I trust because I don't like to waste my time with music I don't like or won't like.
Understood.
So Barack Obama's
It's not
playlist.
your. It's not your homie.
It's kind of to me. It's just like a fun thing that happens. It's like, oh wow, the former president of the United States seems like a normal person. Like he listens to some of the same things we listen to. Okay, cool, and that's all right. You know what? At the end of the day got to end. What's the next topic?
Someone else I don't believe.
I just it's like okay,
Been
I
turning
mean,
up
you
all
just
week.
sucking all the fun out of the thing.
A month ago, Jonathan Majors was given the Perseverance Award. By, what was it?
Hollywood Unlocked.
Hollywood
They
Unlocked
they,
slash
they
slash Zeus.
I thought it aired on Zeus. Is it Zeus is a part of the event?
I believe so. We can double check that another time. And maybe I'm wrong. My understanding was that Zeus was part of the curation side as well. But if I'm
Uh,
wrong, I'm okay with being wrong. I don't know that to be a fact.
I
That was my understanding, but I could definitely be wrong.
I don't know. I just know that Jason Lee is it's Jason Lee's Hollywood Unlocked, and apparently these Impact Awards have been going on for years, but this is I don't know if this was the first time, but it was televised this year on the Zeus network.
Ah, okay. Okay, so then maybe they didn't have anything to do with the curation of the event.
I
I,
I
I
don't
could I could totally have misunderstood. I wasn't there. I didn't get an invite. Um, and this
would you have
actually
gone if you got
happened.
an invite?
Probably, I would have had some good times. I listen. I'd have got us all type of coverage. You know what I'm saying?
You wouldn't have asked for a second ticket for your co-host.
You didn't ask me that originally. I
Right,
didn't. You,
but wait, but you didn't even your mind didn't even go there. Your mind didn't even say, "Wow, we would have went because we would have went for the show."
I
You
just
were
was
just like,
immediately
"I'll get
content,
some I'll get some good coverage
content.
for us." I'm
Yeah,
like, "What?"
content. I was like, man, I'd have killed the content
So
game if I was
I
there.
can't even come. All right, I got you. I understand. I see. Because I was about to say, oh, I would have loved to be in the building. That seems like a good time, and I would have been cutting up on the dance floor. But I didn't realize that I was in. Okay, sir. Let's move on.
I answered your question, and I'm still in trouble. I don't know how this happened, but anyway, Jonathan Majors was there. He accepted the award, and as of late, footage of that acceptance speech is gone all over the internet. People have jokes, and I have jokes, and so
It
he's
happens once.
crying.
Yeah, he is crying.
He's crying. He said he loves his lady. He's saying to Megan Good, "I love you so much. I love you more
She's
than
also crying.
limits." She's also crying, and mid cry, he goes to the wire. Oh, to the fire. Mid cry, he's in the middle of crying and goes. He does. He's in the middle of crying and leans into the mic and goes to the fire. I don't know what just. I was like, wait, what? What just happened here? I had to
He's
watch this a couple times, and yeah, that's what he did. Mid cry, as he's telling her how much he loves her, how much he adores her. He's appreciative every day that she has held him down and how great she is. As they're both crying and smiling, and the camera keeps cutting back and forth between both of them. He leans into the mic mid cry and goes, to the fire. And that's what he did. Mid cry.
maybe that's their song or something. A
I
little
just thought
Shaka
I would like
Khan.
to start by saying I don't think Shaka would approve.
To the limit, to the wall.
I think it was also a callback on him saying he loves her beyond limits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well done.
But I don't think Shaka would approve. Shaka,
But
who has said that nobody could sing her songs. She said Mary J. Blige and Whitney Houston messed up her songs when they sang them. Shaka, who said she absolutely hates the Kanye West version. I
oh,
don't
she
think
is
I don't think
disgusted with
I don't think
Kanye's version.
Shaka I don't think Shaka will approve of Through the Fire. Oh man.
Okay, so here's the thing, like, and I guess he's an actor, so you gotta know like how to break
That's why
away
that's
and
why I
then come
started
back
segueing with another person I don't believe. But
because he's bawling, and you're right, he's bawling, and then in the midst of it, to the fire. And she when they pan to her, her face is drenched in tears, and he does the through the fire thing, and she goes, mm-hmm.
she smiled. She smiled
Like,
and nodded and nodded.
and I'm like, yes, baby.
Yeah.
So what listen, I'm so confused by this relationship. I know that's not why we're talking about this, but I'm still confused about this relationship.
Well,
And
it's
so,
part of the conversation.
well, I just feel like, what is this? I don't know what it is.
You know?
Like, I know that some people think that it's good acting, the two of them. But like, how long you gonna act? Like, how long is the
Until
contract for?
until he gets back where he's supposed to be.
Because even on when she was on Shannon Sharp, and I said I wasn't gonna watch that, but I did because I'm nosy. Because I hardly mind my business.
Right. Hardly.
But I watched it, and Shannon Sharp didn't say nothing about that man, and she
No, but
said,
it's in the contract.
just so you know, I'm very attracted to my man. I was like, all right, girl.
I can't wait for the
Don't nobody
contract.
want your man. I don't think that's why she was saying it. It was a callback to something he had said, but or something Cat Williams had said. But
It was in response to Cat Williams.
yeah, it was a callback to Cat Williams being on Club Shay Shay. But I just thought it was funny. I said, "Oh, girl, you are in deep, okay? Because
Oh, that's the contract.
this is and
You
it says
remember Lisa Marie Presley married Michael Jackson?
I remember. Yep.
We're old. We were alive for that.
Oh no, I know exactly what you're saying. I'm clear. That's why I
And
shut up.
I'm letting the audience know that we're old and we were around for that.
Oh well, they gonna
We
tell us
were
we're old.
around for Lisa Marie Presley marrying Michael Jackson, doing interviews talking about their love and how it formed and how strong it is. And that shit, as soon as the contract was up, so was that marriage.
Yeah,
Now, I
well,
will say, if you're looking for someone to lead your next film,
the two of them.
here is a man with the ability to bust out singing in the middle of ugly crying.
Do you
To the fire.
know how okay, I keep saying I don't know how this went viral now because this happened a month ago and I had seen this video a month
It's
ago.
just so good though.
But I think what
I don't
happened
know how
was
either, but man, it is good.
I think he stole his own news cycle. I
Yeah.
think I think he did because I think it was the same week or within a week when
The dancing.
Megan Good's premiere happened for the Tyler Perry movie she's in, which we should talk about later this week.
You could talk about it. You saw it?
No, not that, but the fact that it has to do with Amazon Prime and Tyler Perry. And I feel like,
Oh, all right. We
I'm
could
very
talk.
hard on Tyler Perry, but this is actually good news. So we should bring that up later in the week.
Okay.
But but the after party happens, and then what does go viral is
The
him
dancing.
dancing at the
Hmm.
after party.
Yeah, I don't think any of this is an accident. The after party, the hug with him crying in the corner or whatever, looking all sad,
Oh, that was
him
the
on
same week
TMZ.
too.
Yeah, he's been going for the last month. He's been in the news cycles. I don't think that's an accident, and that's why I'm saying like all of this is happening right in front of y'all faces, and y'all are like, "Oh man, they're just so good together. I love black love.
Yo,
This is so good."
yo, who?
People.
Okay, because I
And
was like, I've never championed this relationship. I think it's weird,
I think it's a farce. But that's why I
and
started
that
with
may be why
more
it's
things I
weird.
don't believe.
But
And
I don't
so, well,
understand.
they're actors, but nobody said they were the greatest of actors. And how long can you fake love? I don't know. Never tried. But my point is, I don't think it's an accident that for the last month these things have been cycling. And so you had the award show, the dancing, the sad situation when whoever it was gave her the inappropriate hug, then him on TMZ saying he's heartbroken, and now the fifth thing, through the fire. I don't think this is an accident.
Can you?
Nah, you gotta keep doing it. You gotta keep doing it. You got to. I think they should do like, have you ever played Mortal Kombat?
Yes.
When the guy would pop up on the screen, Toasty. I think they got to do some kind of game where he just comes up on the screen and be like, through the fire. I think that would be the illest. I can't make games. If not, I would already made it. I'd been like, go download my new game, Majors.
I told you about the guy. I knew a guy that made games. I told you about
Oh, I
him.
know people who make games.
Yeah,
Actually, no, mad people who make games. I don't make games.
that was the guy where we had the water standoff. He made games and was obsessed with Rubik's cubes.
It makes sense. That actually is
Oh,
extremely accurate.
perfectly aligned.
Now,
But
as much things as I don't believe, that I believe.
yeah, no, it made. I mean, when I tell my business, it's usually true, but it's not usually a lie. But yeah, mhm, yeah, lots of apparently he had like 300 Rubik's cubes that he would just.
I totally believe that. So yeah, totally believe that.
I wish him well on all his future endeavors. I'm sure he's got to be making at least $500,000 a year by now.
Yeah, I believe that too.
I fucked up.
Yeah, I believe that too. These are all things I believe. Any last thoughts on the
My
topic I
plan
don't
would be
believe?
real.
Your plant would be real. Absolutely. Plant would definitely be real. Yep. Yes, it would.
I kid. I kid.
Do you have any last thoughts on Jonathan Majors, The
No,
Fire, and Megan Good?
no. I'm just gonna keep laughing, so we should stop
Okay. And ladies and gentlemen, this is it. We're done here. We will see y'all tomorrow. This has been Weeknights. Wow.
here.
Can't even,
Weeknights.
wow. Through the fire. Um, that's gonna be my new distraction. In the middle of some shit, I'm gonna just go through the fire. Um, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Weeknights. Thank you for joining us. We will see you tomorrow.
Bye.